So this is my last day in Sao Paulo, and I decided to check out the Mediterranean restaurant near me. It's just off a couple blocks off of Paulista. It's called Rascal, and it's kind of close to, right next to the Livriera Cultura. If you go to that really large bookstore, it's right there off Avenue Paulista. And I also want to mention they have a English menu. You can scan it from the table. They have these little codes you can scan it from, get the English menu. And I was able to find a waiter that spoke English as well. So anyway, gonna check out their vegan plate, which has falafel and hummus and maybe couscous or something. So we'll see what it's like. I'll show you that in a little bit here. So my food has arrived, and looks pretty great. This here is some falafel. You guys probably recognize this hummus. Some kind of nice olive oil or something in there. That looks like eggplant. Not sure exactly what this is. See? A little bit. No, that looks like a nice pickle thing with tomatoes and pickles. And some pieces of bread, and I think there's maybe some couscous under there. So anyway, I'm going to try some of it. You know, I think, some nice leafy spinach as well, and some bread service. So I'm going to eat some of this and let you guys know what I think. But I've got a very optimistic feeling about it. So the falafel, it's kind of, maybe overcooked a little bit, but it's still pretty good. The filling is kind of green, as you can see. I guess I'm not telling you anything you're not seeing, but it tastes good. It's got a nice creamy, that falafel flavor, which is pretty mild. I think it's made of chickpeas normally. Oh, it looks like there's some olives in here too, which I'm real happy about. That would go great with the bread. Anyway, I'm going to eat this a little bit more. Give you some more idea of what it's like. So now I've had some of the couscous. It's pretty decent. There's not a whole lot of flavor, but it's pretty good. And then I had some of the hummus with that bread. It's great. What's interesting about it is, and my cousin mentioned this, that they don't seem to have lemons around here. I don't know if that's totally true or not, but they do have all different kinds of limes, and they actually call regular limes lemons over here. So it does have, I'm pretty sure I'm tasting lime juice in here. It's an interesting flavor, a little different, pleasant. I like the taste of lime, so it works for me. One thing I noticed that is conspicuously absent here is tzatziki or any kind of yogurt-based type of thing, which usually goes great with the falafel. But they do give you this, I think this is just melted butter, maybe clarified butter or whatever. So I'm trying some of that on the bread. It tastes good. But I think this is going to, the pickled stuff is going to also add some flavor. But maybe the butter, I don't know, it might help with the falafel to make it a little bit, add a little bit of flavor. Just here are my thoughts about this. I would say probably my favorite things about this is this pickled bit salad here. That's really good. That really saves it. It has some actual flavor, real flavor to it. The hummus is pretty good. I imagine there's some of that lime juice in there, kind of helps that along. Couscous is pretty decent. And then this over here is like an avocado type salad thing. And I have a strange relationship with avocado. Sometimes I can handle it, sometimes it rubs me the wrong way. And I think part of the problem is just it doesn't have much flavor unless you put a bunch of lime juice on it or something. You really got to do something to give it flavor. I mean, it can be used to make anything really, like I've even seen have a chocolate pudding made out of blended up avocado, where it's like the consistency of pudding. So it can kind of absorb whatever flavors, kind of, but it didn't do a lot to that to make that happen. So So overall, it's a little bit, I hate to say a little bit bland, but still pretty good. The eggplant was good. They put a little bit of salt on there, not too much. But I think the thing that really saved it though was this over here, the pickle stuff and the hummus, and the bread's really nice. I like the bread as well. Falafel I usually don't get too excited about. You might wonder, well, why did he order that and not get something else? But I do like the variety of these different kind of vegetables, and so I really wanted to try that. So I think it's still worth it. Service is good and everything. So that's all I got to say about it. I think it's worth the money, but maybe the flavors don't, completely jump out at you. That's kind of my assessment of that.